this is going to be a process video for Colorcast Designs where I am using the wonderful, lovely Jessica's acrylic pieces. And just to let you guys know, this will be my last design team. However, I will not stop using her products. Her products are so amazing. I absolutely love all of her projects, but this will be my last one, like as in a design team, but you will see me using her acrylic pieces, everything. I am so grateful for Jessica giving me the opportunity since January to be on her team, and I just absolutely love everything about her products, and just know that I will constantly be using her stuff. I have been part of doing like the design teams as in Christmas wise, and then joining the team and all of that. And I am going to obviously still keep using her stuff. So what I am using here is the Scrap Room, one of the last collections that is on there for Simple Stories, to make this to put this all together. And what I decided to do is that I am definitely going to be using one of the acrylic pieces that is called the Hiker's Paradise, and it fits in with quite a bit of our hikes and stuff that we do when we go camping or glamping, or however you want to call it. Hiker's Paradise, that's what it's called. And there is a sketch that I'm following. I can't remember exactly where I found this sketch that I am using. I had filmed this a while ago, and then Hurricane Aline came through, and I just this should have been up a long time ago, and it's not, and I'm now just getting around to it. We went, that's like a whole nother story, but essentially this should have been up in September, and I am now just getting to the voiceover and then waiting for the internet to come back on, because that's the next piece of this whole thing. Is I can do all of the editing and all of the videos that I want to my heart's content, which is what I've been doing. I finally got the house back in order and all of that, but the problem is this is going to be the first video of many that will be going up on my channel. That'll be kind of awkward. I'm trying desperately not to spam you with all of my videos, because that doesn't do me any good algorithm wise or any of that sort. But my problem is I need to be able to get back to doing my process videos and all of that too. So these are 3 photos of the trip that I've been trying to finish. And it's got a picture of Asher all the way through on all 3 of them. And then my husband, Josh, my daughter, Kaylin, and I holding Asher Basher. And it was one of the trips that we were going up to see was this Ruby Falls? Yeah, it had to have been Ruby Falls. This one. See, this is what I get for when I don't do these videos right away. I forget which photos I'm using, because we do hike quite a bit, and we've done quite a bit of the same hike, but just different times throughout the year. So what I'm doing here is that this Simple Stories collection that I got in July from the Scrap Room had used the vintage styles. So while you may not be able to see the Hiker's Paradise on there, it actually in real life, you can see it pretty well. I like the fact that the red is kind of peeking through, and I do love the vintage style of this. It works really well with just the feel of just being outdoors and that kind of thing. So what I'm trying to do here is I am trying to make sure that all of these little pieces fit in right where I want them to, just so that it's kind of coming together. Obviously this is one of my busier layouts that I love to use. And I just love how this all works and kind of comes together. Now, I am just kind of placing things. Now, this could be definitely you could use it for this collection. Definitely you could use for 4th of July photos, all of those summer type photos that scream red, white, and blue. But if you want to keep it vintagey, that's exactly what this collection is. So what I'm doing is that I am going to place all of these little pieces, and I'm trying to foam or put some foam tape on some of them while keeping the dimension semi 3D, and then obviously that 2D factor that it should be collected in certain spots. Now with the scrap room, I got a piece of paper, or like the sticker of, you know how Simple Stories gives you that 12 by 12 sticker pack that's on that sheet? That's what I got off to the side. And so there was these butterflies that I absolutely love. And I'm kind of placing them where I want them to. And then at the end, you'll see me go in with my black dots like I always do to draw like the little black lines that I like to show off to make them kind of look like where I want them to fly off to. Make sure that you go check out Jessica's stuff. All of her stuff is amazing. I definitely, even though that I'm not part of her design team anymore after this layout, I'm definitely going to sign back up for her subscriptions because I absolutely love hers. Even though that my stash is overflowing, I absolutely love everything that I've ever gotten from her. Her designs are just amazing. They fit really well into my scheme of things, and I know that you could be able to get them. So make sure you do the subscribers, because that's where you get the best for your buck, if you know what I mean in that regards. And I know for me, I'm going to get picked right back up to it and have it ready to go. Now, you'll see me kind of play around with these stickers down here. I like using twine or rickrack, whatever you want to call it. And I am placing these down on this. And I kind of still want the bike to show through. But I like these stickers that have these like the tab, like, you know, the binder clips on the top of these, because I think that it just matches a little bit. So you can kind of see here that I'm placing, and I'm sorry I'm a little off camera. It was a little hard to try to get this on there, but what I wanted to do is that I am placing those in certain spots so that it looks like it's kind of following the butterflies kind of up on there, so that when I do place the little butterflies, that this rickrack or twine or whatever you want to call it isn't exactly in the way. And so I kind of place them between and a little around it, and I just love how it kind of looks in that sense. Just making sure that everything is all good and golden, and then I'm going in and making sure that I place different little things everywhere. I just kind of love to just kind of play around and just kind of put like the hearts in certain spots. I'm looking to see if there's anything else I can use on this particular one. I really love how this looks and turns out. I am sorry if you hear my little Asher Basher in the background. He came back from getting everything all cleaned up and making himself look good. So I'm sorry if you hear him in the background. He's got his, he's still got his stuff on. So I'm sorry about that. But lastly here, I am placing all of the black little dots everywhere to make it look like where I'm wanting all of these bees and these ladybugs and these butterflies to kind of fly away, like I'm showing their pattern. And I just love how that is. I'm placing black little dots everywhere with my Nouveau drops. I think this is the Nouveau drop one. Maybe it's the maybe it's scrapbook.com's one. Maybe that's which one it is. But make sure you go check out all of her information, all of Colorcast Designs. Again, thank you so much for allowing me to be part of the design team. I'm so glad to been part of it for the year. Watch out for all of my other designs, even though I'm not on her design team. The still shots are coming up. Make sure that you like and subscribe to the channel. I hope that you guys are all staying safe. Have a wonderful day. And